What's up, Freys? Welcome to Athia. This is Kaz and I'll be your guide. I'm going to be spending this video showing you around this magical, mystical, and dangerous as land of Athia. I made a full 3-part starter guide before, but it was like 20 minutes long, so I'm breaking them down part by part, and this is part 3. Quick, dirty, and essential combat tips, especially early and mid-game. I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate you. Okay, so what the hell is a beginner and why should you be watching this video? Well, I made this for the section of the game where you have Frey's magic or purple magic and Silas magic or red magic. I've put over 25 hours into the full game and 25 hours into the demo, if that helps you at all. And I would say up to and including chapters 5, 6, 7-ish is where this video is relevant. I have some helpful tips separated out into sections, starting with things that will make your life easier, tips to help you upgrade faster, lots of goodies on how to get your badass sorcery skills where they need to be, and some guidance on where to go first and story progression. So let me just take a second to say, guides like this are a little complicated because there's tips and there's your style. So I think the number one thing to keep in mind is hopefully these help you, but your style is really important. How you want to explore, how you want to engage in combat and upgrade, all of that's important too. So hopefully some of this helps inform your style. And that, y'all, brings us to part 3, getting combat ready. This has been my favorite part of the game, particularly mixing in parkour, magic parkour with combat. So I want to give you everything you need to be a badass sorceress early on. And that starts with understanding the rating system. There are 2 reasons you want to understand the rating system. One is if you get a good grade in a skirmish or a fight, they're gonna drop more goodies that you can then pick up. Also because getting a good rating pretty much means you're being efficient and good in battle. So the notes that I'll offer you are taking less damage, which I know that's obvious, but you really want to focus on that. You also want to focus on doing a variety of spells. That'll help with your grade. Precision countering and countering can be good to keep your score up because basically it'll take a lot away when you get damaged but give you some back when you counter. Next is practice. So basically during the demo I was kind of like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna love the combat of this game, and then one day I just sat down and I practiced spells, switching between spells, different spell combinations, and incorporating magic parkour more, and I fell in love. That's what made me buy the game. The combination of combat and magic parkour has just been delightful. Even though some of the fights and baddies are repetitive, the combat always feels fun and nuanced. And one of the nuances worth highlighting is critical hits. The game tells you a little bit about this, but not a lot. Critical hits are these yellow numbers that pop up when you're using attack magic and support magic. And there are specific situations where you're going to get critical hits. And those include when you attack and hit a bogey on the side or behind. The last attack in a base combo attack, typically that's a 3 or 4 phase combo, just hitting R2 with the magic. And the last one will be a critical hit. Also, if you attack while in midair or during magic parkour, that usually or often does a critical hit. A killer blow is considered a critical hit, and some support magic like implant will help you get more critical hits. So critical hits and this tip, auto charge, are the 2 things the game doesn't tell you very much about but are absolutely essential to being a badass sorceress. So auto charging is basically holding R2 after an action in order to automatically charge whatever attack spell you have. So you can see in this video I've got my blast spell going, and if you hold R2 from the air, it'll throw a rock and then it will very quickly charge whatever attack spell you have. Same if you do it from magic parkour or after using support magic. If you hold R2, it will automatically charge your attack spell. And after a base combo, which is again just tapping R2 3 to 4 times, will do your base combo. And after that, if you hold R2, you'll auto charge. And while auto charge and critical hits are my number 1 and 2 tips for attack, when it comes to defense, really the most important thing in combat, and maybe the number 1 combat tip, is using evade and magic parkour to be way more mobile than everyone else you're fighting. Move around them, and then while you're in the air, while you're jumping over tangos, you can use your magic to then critical hit, auto charge, go back into evading and magic parkour, use some of those tips we just went over again, rinse and repeat, and you got this. As we wrap up this section, I will tell you I go into way more detail about early to mid-game combat in my 15 essential Forspoken combat tips video, so definitely go check that out. And that's it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'm in my push to 1,000 subs, and I really look forward to your like and subscribe.